all that is here is going to be here. They see it now, oh, it's a year. They'll be here.
You're broken, whatever. He's been subbing and praying. No, well, it's all well, and that might determine where the job is. A lot of times,
We're trying to transfer funds and it moves. Good evening. Good evening, everyone. I'd like to call this meeting to order. This is the North Brunswick Township Board of Education Conference meeting on Wednesday, May 8th. Could we please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance?
Here. Here.
Mr. Carter.
Here.
Ms. Jane.
Here.
Ms. Pete. Mr. Labori.
Here.
Dr. Patel. Here. Ms. Toth.
Here.
And Mr. Wen. We have a quorum.
Thank you. The New Jersey Open Public Meetings Law was enacted to ensure the right of the public to have advance notice of and to attend the meetings of public bodies at which any business affecting their interests is discussed or acted upon. In accordance with the Open Public Meetings Law, the public notice of this meeting, which included the time, date, and location, was distributed by 3 p.m. on Monday, January 29th, 2024, and Tuesday, March 19th, 2024, in the following manner. Posted on the bulletin board reserved for announcements in the board office, 25 Linwood Place, North Brunswick, New Jersey, 08902. Mailed to the Home News Tribune, Star Ledger, NJ.com, and the clerk of the Township of North Brunswick, and delivered to the 9 duly elected board members. Good evening, Judd. Thank you for having us here. I'd like to thank Dr. Glover and her team at Judd for having us, and I will pass it over to Superintendent Chiroka.
Good evening, everybody. It's great to see so many faces here. And we are thrilled to be able to come visit Judd this year and find out everything that's going on in your school. This is one thing the Board of Ed is very committed to, is making sure that we get to visit each of the schools. And because we have more schools than we have enough unbusy months in which to visit, we've decided to try a new thing for a couple of years. We're doing the 4 elementary schools in the spring of each year, and so Judd is our 3rd road stop. And then we'll do John Adams in June. Somebody's at the door. And then in the fall, in next January, we will do the MBT ECC, our middle school, Linwood, and the high school. So this way we can every other year get to see all the wonderful things going on at the school. So I'm really excited to introduce our brand new, updated administrative team, starting with Dr. Glover. Thank you for hosting us.
Thank you. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and esteemed members of the Board of Ed. Welcome to Judd Elementary School. It is our privilege and honor to host this month's board meeting, and we are thrilled to have you all here with us tonight. As we gather, our focus is firmly fixed on the holistic development of our students, addressing the needs of the whole child. At Judd Elementary, we firmly believe in nurturing every aspect of our students' growth, from their academic endeavors to fostering their creativity, leadership skills, and overall personal development. Tonight, we are excited to showcase the diverse experiences and achievements of our Judd community. Our esteemed group of teachers and students are here to provide you with a glimpse into the vibrant life of our school. Our presentations this evening will span a variety of topics, all centered around our commitment to student success and well-being. First, we will hear from our dedicated kindergarten team, who will share insights into what our youngest learners have accomplished during their inaugural year at Judd. Following that, our first graders will showcase their impressive skills in nonfiction writing and the art of interviewing. But the excitement doesn't stop there. Our third graders have prepared an awe-inspiring wax museum presentation, offering you a glimpse into their immersive learning experiences. Additionally, our cross-grade teachers and fourth grade team will shed light on our school-wide initiative focused on autism awareness and support. As the evening progresses, we will delve into the rich tapestry of art, culture, and school leadership that defines our community. So I encourage you all to sit back, enjoy, and immerse yourselves in the spirit of Judd Elementary School. Once again, a warm welcome to each and every one of you. Thank you for coming out tonight to support us and to support the students. Let's make this evening one to remember. We're going to start with our kindergarten team. I'm going to introduce you to Mrs. Alvarez, Ms. Endler, and Ms. Marvosa.
Thank you, Dr. Glover, and thank you all for coming to our school tonight. It's so wonderful to see you all. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Fran Alvarez, this is Dawn Endler, and this is Steph Marvosa, and we are part of your dedicated Judd kindergarten team. Many people ask us how we teach kindergarten, and we say,
We say because it's really rewarding, and we love to see the growth of the children from September to June.
So to capture their growth, our team put together a very short video of some of our very proud kindergartners.
So as you can see, they've made tremendous growth, and we are so, so proud of them. Now I'd like to pass it off to the first grade team. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. My name is Shannon Myers, and I'm representing first grade at Judd. And today we're going to explore how students in first grade gathered information in our nonfiction writing unit by conducting interviews. And from these interviews, students made nonfiction books about their findings. So we started off by learning what the interview process was in first grade. We uncovered its purpose. We gathered information. We utilized mentor text, so we learned about a dentist. And then we started to prepare for an interview. So we taught our students what an interview was, and we paired students with another student from a different class to create a very authentic experience. And then we started to generate specific interview questions. We also went through what interview etiquette was, so active listening, respect, making eye contact, and maintaining flow. Then from there, we went into generating interview questions with our first graders. So we came up with specific questions, like what is your favorite candy, and more open-ended questions, like what do you do in the summer, and why do you like to do that? So here you can see our first graders practicing their interviewing skills. So we practiced making eye contact, active listening, avoiding interruptions, facing one another, asking for clarification, asking for more ideas and more details, and maintaining flow. So we taught them to, when you get an answer, wait so that your partner can write down your answer. So all of those social skills. The next step in our nonfiction project was actually putting this into action. So the students were able to interview a partner from another class. And in this picture here, you can see two students interviewing one another. And our English language learners were given visual supports to support answering specific questions. And to wrap up, students made a book with all of their findings. So this is an example of the interview sheet with the questions that they asked with the answers. And here are some photos of our students in action. You can see how focused they are and how engaged they are in interviewing one another to get more facts about their partner. And here's a quick video of a snapshot of our students interviewing one another and then presenting their books to their friends. So that was just a quick snapshot to show our students presenting their books. They were so proud. Back to the presentation. Yeah, there was a couple more. Yeah. So as I just showed you, this was the culmination. We created our nonfiction books, and we separated students into differentiated groups to create our books, to expand on sentence structure. We identified key details from our interview. We organized their notes. And of course, we went through the revision and editing process. And you can see how proud students are to present their book to their partner. And we told them it's pretty cool to get a book all about yourself. So that was the best part. And there's one more slide. And then the conclusion and reflection, we focused on the skills we learned, generating questions, concise writing, and the key takeaways. We're going to use everything we learned into our future nonfiction projects. And this is us celebrating our success at the end of the lesson. Students were so proud. They were high-fiving each other. This was an incredible lesson. and we hope to do it every year in first grade. Thank you. I'm going to pass it off to third grade.
Good evening. My name is Joanna Campana, and I am the grade level leader for third grade here at Judd. The third grade team is proud to present our students' biography wax museum presentations. This activity was a culminating project for our nonfiction reading unit. During this unit, students spent many days reading many biographies about different people, and then chose a person to research. Then students created a speech and brought that person to life to teach others about their person's accomplishments. We are happy to introduce Valentina Cepeda, Alian Rafi, Sean Palmieri, Madison LaFleur, and Sammy Muhammad.
I am Frida Kahlo. I was born in 1907. I am most famous for being a Mexican artist that makes self-portraits. Here are some important events for my life. In 1913, I suffered the disease polio at 6 years old. In 1929, I married Diego Rivera. He was an artist too. In 1984, Mexico declared me part of the country's national cultural heritage. I painted over 200 paintings in my life. I faced many obstacles and challenges during my life. At 18, I was nearly killed in a bus crash. I was bedridden because of my accident. During my time, people were poor and hungry. One lesson I hope you learn from my life experience is never give up no matter what happens. I died in 1954. I'll leave you with these words of wisdom. Feet, what do I need you when I have wings to fly?
I am Albert Einstein. I was born on March 14, 1897 in Ulm, Germany. I am most famous for E equals MC squared. Here's some important events for my life. I never failed math as a child. I learned a lot about science and electronics from my dad. I immigrated to the USA. I faced many obstacles and challenges during my life, such as I had to flee from the Nazis, so I immigrated to the USA. For the last 39 years of my life, I had a chronic illness. One lesson I hope you learn from my life is embrace failure. A person who never made a mistake never tried anything new. I'll leave you with these words of wisdom. Two things are infinite, the universe and human stupidity, but I'm not sure about the universe.
I'm Albert. I am Roberto Clemente. I was born on August 18, 1934. I'm most famous for being the first Caribbean line player to win the American World Series. Here are some important events from my life. I was the first Caribbean and Latin player to win an American World Series, to win the National League MVP award, and to win a World Series MVP award. I faced many obstacles and challenges during my life, like prejudice and racism. I always try to give back, like when I sent baseball equipment and food to those in need. I always travel to in need. I also traveled to Nicaragua to give supplies to people in an earthquake. One lesson I hope you learn from my life experience is, despite fame and success, you should always stay humble and serve others. I died in December 31, 1972. I died by getting crashed into the ocean on the way to help Nicaragua. I'll leave you with these words of wisdom. Anytime you have an opportunity to make a difference in the world and you don't, you are wasting your time on earth. Misty Copeland. I was born on September 10, 1982. I am most famous for being the first Black principal dancer. Here are important events from my life. In 1997, I danced in ABT summer programs. In 2021, I moved up to Crop Day Ballet. In 2007, I became a soloist. In 2014, I joined the President's Council on Fitness, Sports, and Nutrition and released 2 books. In 2015, I became an ABT principal dancer. I faced many obstacles and challenges during my life. Some people said ballet was only for white dancers. I also considered too short and fat to dance. One lesson I hope you learn from my life experience: go with your heart. I'm still alive today. I leave you with these words of wisdom. Finding ballet was like finding a missing piece of myself.
I am Barack Hussein Obama. I was born on August 4th, 1961. I am most famous for being the first Black president and the fifth Black person to serve in the U.S. Senate. Here's some important events from my life. In 1991, I was elected president of Harvard Law Review, becoming the first African American to receive this honor. In 1992, I started working as a civil rights lawyer and a professor at the University of Chicago. I married Michelle Robinson on October 16th, 1992. In 1996, I won U.S. Senate election to the Illinois U.S. Senate. I was sworn in as president on January 20th, 2009. I faced many obstacles and challenges during my life. At the time, no one had ever been a Black president, and my parents were divorced. One lesson I hope you learn from my life experience is just because one person did not achieve something doesn't mean you can't. Work for what you believe in and don't show your feelings physically. Use your words. I leave you with these words of wisdom. There's not a Black America and a white America and a Latino America and an Asian America. There's a United States of America.
Thank you, third grade friends. And now I'll turn it over to Christian and Kylie from cross grades.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Kylie Airy, and this is Kristen Bartolone. We teach in the cross-grade ABA program here at Judd. During the month of April, we celebrate Autism Awareness and Acceptance. As a whole school, Judd kicks off April by blowing bubbles to engage with our students on the autism spectrum in a mutually loved activity and show our acceptance and support to our friends who are all so happy in their own shells.
Each year, we have the opportunity to have a family fun night for families to come out and enjoy a night full of fun-themed activities, including sensory-friendly games and other activities, including a dance party. Here's a video highlighting some of our favorite autism awareness memories. So that's just a little snapshot of the wonderful inclusive family that is Jud School. So now we're going to welcome Gwen and Stacy from 4th grade.
Hi, good evening. I'm Stacy Oliveri. I'm the grade level leader for 4th grade here at Judd. And this is Miss Gwen Kirsten. I just want to explain to you how 4th grade is run at Jud School. So we're fortunate enough to have administration that allows us to do what we call focus pairs. What that is where we switch subjects. So we also switch with a teacher, Mrs. Kimberly Woodall. So I teach math, science, and social studies and word study to my homeroom. Miss Kirsten and Mrs. Woodall teach language arts then to my homeroom, so reading and writing. So we kind of do a switch, getting the kids ready for going to Linwood, switching for all subjects. Miss Kirsten is lucky enough to switch and teach everything. We are the special ed, the classes. So I have the resource in class, I have the pull-out resource children in my homeroom, and Miss Kirsten has the in-class resource. So I'm gonna let her explain what we had done for Autism Awareness Month.
So our focus pairs in our inclusion class engage in an activity where we encourage learners to fully use their 5 senses and experience a possible day for someone with autism that they may experience. This activity prompted our learners to experience a possible different sensory experience or sensitivity, while nurturing kindness, empathy, and understanding for others in the process.
So instead of a slideshow, we have kind of a hands-on for you. So what Ms. Kirsten did is she created a task card, and the children had a task that they had to do. So stepping into the life of a child that may have autism. So what we take for granted, you might have a piece of microfiber, which is normally soft. A child who has autism might not feel microfiber as soft. They might feel it like a piece of burlap. So what the kids did is they would then rub the burlap on their skin to then feel what a child with autism might be feeling. So when you see that child tugging at their shirt, that might be why they're tugging at their shirt. So they got to feel what a child with autism might be sensing. We had also put in front of them a smelly marker. Now, if you have the Mr. Sketch blueberry smelling marker, it might smell wonderful to you. But for a child with autism, it might not smell like that blueberry marker. It might smell like this king-size, old-school blue marker that smells like gasoline. So for a child with autism, things don't smell the same. We also put a little cup of what they thought was water in front of them, gave them a Q-tip, have them dip the Q-tip in front of them, and then rub it in their mouth. When they realized it wasn't water, it was vinegar. Things also don't taste the same to children with autism. They had to rate their comfortability from a 0 to a 5, and they had to record it. We then had the children take that, and we recorded it as a class. We then discussed how we felt. So the children became much more sympathetic on how children feel when they now encounter someone with autism. Okay. Thank you very much.
Good evening. I'm Mrs. Alderman, the Director of Elementary Instruction. Here at Jud School, we're not only working on helping our students find their voice, but use their voice to better themselves and their school community. Our safety patrol, our after-school counseling group, and our student council are just a few of the highlights that we have here tonight. Participating in these activities actively engages our students in becoming respectful, responsible, kind, and safe citizens, showcasing our school's core values. I'll pass it off to the safety patrol.
like to introduce to you the very first Judd Safety Patrol. This year, myself, Miss Levin, and Law Officer Lance Williams are the advisors to the AAA Safety Patrol. It's a program that I've seen in other schools. When I see something, it's in another school, I want to do it. So I ask. Doesn't hurt to ask, and again, our administrator said, go for it. So it's free, and they provided all the equipment. I did the virtual training, and I'd like to introduce to you our safety patrol. So if you guys could say your name and your post.
My name is Neil, and I'm at post 7.
My name's Isabella, and I'm post 2.
My name is Brandon Hernandez, and I'm post 2.
My name is Henry Golian, and I'm on post 4.
I'm Ava Dominguez.
My name is Johan, and I'm on post 4.
And we have AM and PM posts. So in the morning, what their posts are is they come in and they make sure that everybody is following the rules and being safe. And I have to say, we have been very safe, haven't we? Have we had to talk to some friends? But every day they're at their post and they're enjoying, and they wear their belts with such pride. So I'm very excited to have started, and hopefully we can get the rest of the elementary schools on board. So, thank you. Next, I'd like to introduce Miss Laval.
Hi, everyone. I am Kendall Laval, and I am one of the school counselors here. I work with 2nd, 3rd, and 4th grade. But one of the other awesome things I get to do, besides all of the groups and individual sessions during the day, I get to run an after-school social skills group here at Judd. This year, it was deemed the Self-Love Club, and I had an amazing group of 5 young girls, 3rd and 4th grade girls, who really just needed to work on some confidence and some self-love and building up their self-esteem. So we took an amazing 10 weeks together after school every Wednesday, and we got to work on different activities about why we love ourselves, the things we love about ourselves, both inside and outside, how we can be a role model for other kids in the school, and how we want to change the world in the future. So I have a fun video that the girls helped me put together, and they're going to share a little bit about the Self-Love Club with you.
Thank you, everyone. And with that, I will hand it over to our awesome student council advisors, Ms. Kirsten and Ms. Marvosa.
Hi, everyone. My name is Gwen Kirsten.
My name is Steph Marvosa.
And we are the co-advisors for the Judd Student Council. So the Judd Student Council is an extracurricular activity here at Judd where the students learn different ways to get involved within the community.
Our council is made up of one student elected from each 3rd and 4th grade homeroom, serving as their class representative. At the start of the school year, each classroom conducts a class election, providing students with the opportunity to run for the position by delivering speeches and presenting their candidacy to their peers. This process offers students a firsthand experience of our democratic system in action, culminating in the selection of one individual to represent their class on the student council.
Our primary objectives for the Judd Student Council revolve around fostering a sense of community and spirit. So regarding community, students actively engage in volunteer hours before school during our meetings. This involves council members visiting different classrooms throughout Judd and assisting teachers with a variety of different tasks. Some tasks that they may do would be distributing papers, assisting with cutting, organizing books in our media center, or any other classroom needs that a teacher might need. Students find fulfillment in supporting both their former and current teachers while gaining some insight on like the behind the scenes that go into classroom management.
In addition to classroom volunteering, our council members actively contribute to the North Brunswick community through various initiatives. One such way is by participating in the food drive, like the one held in March for Middlesex County, where we successfully gathered over 180 food items. Furthermore, we collaborate with cross-grade teachers to organize and distribute materials for school-wide events such as the Bubbles for Autism event.
In terms of fostering spirit at Jud School, the Student Council also takes an active role in organizing monthly Judd Spirit Days. So this goes by when council members initiate different themes for these special days. Then they communicate the spirit ideas to each class and encourage their peers to suggest different theme ideas as well. The members then collect all the ideas and bring it back to the council, which we vote on. This is a collaborative approach which ensures that the entire student body is engaged and informed about the planned spirit days. The council members then relay the information from our meetings to their peers and all around the school.
The Student Council contributes to the vibrant spirit at Judd by assisting with the PBSIS prize cart and distributing Buddy the Bulldog and Fifi the Frenchie to classes who earn them. Every Monday, council members bring Buddy and Fifi to the winning classes, showing enthusiasm and celebrating the winners. This involvement not only adds to the excitement of the PBSIS program, but also reinforces a sense of camaraderie and pride within the school community.
We are immensely proud of the dedication of our student council members that they have shown this year and are eagerly anticipate the positive impact that we can further make on Jud School and the North Brunswick community.
And we will now pass it on to Dean Green.
Hi, everyone. My name is Mrs. Green, or Dean Green, and I am excited to introduce you to our final portion of our presentation. Our last set of presenters will blend elements of enrichment and the arts, contributing to the overall development of our students. Second graders immersed themselves in nature during their recent field trip to Sandy Hook. Our gifted and talented students in our SOAR program will showcase some of their recent work. They may need a little help from some of the board members. Be prepared. And last but certainly not least, we will have a showcase of the talents of our 3rd and 4th grade musicians with a compilation video followed by a live performance. Okay, so I am going to invite Miss Glinsman up. Miss Glinsman and Miss Robinson, I apologize.
Good evening. I'm Eileen Glinsman. I'm the grade level leader for 2nd grade. And
I'm Shawnee Robinson. I'm a second grade teacher here as well.
So when we were asked to present tonight, the first thing that we all agreed on was we wanted to share our field trip. And we have pictures to show that. When we wanted to go on a field trip, we wanted to do something unique and something different, but also which was in the budget and the time allotment. So we decided on Sandy Hook. That also tied nicely into our science unit with states of matter, with sand being solid, ocean being liquid, and beach balls being gas. And then we had our erosion unit, so that also tied into it. They have a special program there called the Ocean and Marsh Environments. So it was perfect because they got to see both the ocean and the bay. We went on the ocean. They were taught about the different types of shells. They loved it. They ran wild on the beach. It was great. And some of our students are here, so they can attest to that. And then what was even more fun was we went to the bay, and they actually put on waders. 4 of them held a giant net and went in for sea life. And we found some jellyfish, we found some shrimp. We didn't catch any fish, but that was okay. It was really fun. What we were really, really amazed at and so happy that we chose this as our field trip was that when we asked students if they've ever seen the ocean or the beach, many, many had not. So we are so grateful and thankful to the board and the district that allows us this opportunity to expose our students to something that they would maybe not have seen otherwise. So it was a wonderful trip, and we just wanted to share that with everyone and are very grateful that we were able to do that. So at this time, we would like to turn it over to our SOAR teacher, Allie.
Hi, my name is Allie Welch. I'm the kindergarten through 4th grade SOAR coordinator and teacher, which is our gifted and talented program here at all 4 elementary schools. So I actually have the privilege of working both at Jud School and John Adams Elementary. So if you bear with us, I have a whole lot of really fun 2nd and 3rd grade friends that I work with that are going to come on up and join me up here. So my 2nd and 3rd grade SOAR friends, please join me. Be brave, you got it. Let's give them a round of applause. Also, a round of applause to all their grown-ups that got them here this afternoon. Thank you very much. So I have 2 different groups of friends here. Some 2nd graders are holding some game boards, and as you heard Dean Green say, there's going to be some interaction. If it's okay, we're going to have them approach the table and share some of their information on a little bit more of an intimate level. So our 2nd grade triple students, which are tier 3 of gifted and talented services here, are students who investigated different countries around the world, the cultures, and some of the traditions that surround them. And then we learned about cultural games that are typical of their region. So we started with tic-tac-toe here in America, and we went all around the world. And then at the end, they chose the game that they were most interested in and adapted their own version, which they have here. They're all very simple rules like tic-tac-toe, so they're ready to teach you and have a couple of minutes of round play. My 3rd graders, which are the left half of the field, are a part of our tier 2 of services, which is our language arts think tank. So these are friends who learned all about depth and complexity, ways to dig deeper into our texts and really enrich their thinking. So they studied a series of characters over 8 or 9 different books that we were able to read over a 6-week cycle, and they kind of culminated all their ideas, synthesized their ideas in this team project, which I just put a piece of paper in front of them and said, "What'd you learn?" So that was really fun because they all did something different. Some friends wrote, some friends draw, and they're ready to show that as well. So if it's okay for my friends to come on up to the table and kind of engage with you guys, and then maybe we'll have a couple walk around the crowd if that's okay. Okay, thank you.
I'd love to.
Hi, what are you doing? You win? Okay. You don't have the dice? So then what do? So you orange and I'm blue? Or do you want to be blue? You want to be blue or orange? You'll be orange. Good. Okay, good. So you have to put each piece here?
You can go first. That'd be great.
What's your name? I'm Jonathan.
Third grade friends, as you finish up presenting, you can come on back over here. In typical Miss Welch fashion, this is a 1-minute warning. So you're wrapping up your thoughts, my second and third grade friends.
Oh, thank you.
We'll figure it out. Ready?
Thank you so much for your time sharing. We have about 30 more seconds. If you want to come back up here for one more smile and bow. Great job. Thank you, Meg. Come on back up to the front, second and third grade friends. Great work. Thank you so much, third graders. Great job. I'm so proud of you. Awesome work, second graders. We're going to have 5. Come back up to the front. 4. Let's do the Oscars. Clap them off stage. 3. 2. And 1. Thank you so much for your time tonight. A little interaction never hurts. I hope you enjoyed some of the information that you got to see out there. We worked through so many different things for SOAR, so I really hope that we get a chance to show you more. I'm going to go get the hook and get my second graders off the stage. Thank you so much, friends. Thank you so much.
Alrighty. Good evening, everybody. My name is Megan Major.
All right, we'll
Oh,
maybe pick this
we're
up
still presenting.
later, maybe,
We'll just wait.
if you're still here. I'll play with you after the meeting if you're still here. Damien, nice show.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Megan Major, and I am the proud instrumental music teacher here at Judd. I teach 3rd and 4th grade orchestra and 4th grade band. It's good. Speaking of bringing it back, my wonderful counterpart, Elizabeth Perryman, one of the cool things about being a music teacher is a lot of us do things actively outside of school. And so Miss Perryman is actually in an opera this weekend at Wagner University, which is really exciting. So instead of having her students perform, she put a little video together of some of the awesome things that she has going on in her program.
So some of those were sneak peeks of songs that she's working on with our students for our concert, which is Tuesday, June 4th. And very exciting, it's actually at the new middle school. So please check that out on Tuesday, June 4th at 7 o'clock. We're really excited to show all of the families all we've been working on. Speaking of what we've been working on, behind me is a few select students from our advanced orchestra, which is our 4th grade orchestra. And they have been working really hard to prepare for our concert. So you're going to hear a little bit of our warm up just to get their, fingers moving and ready to go. And then we're going to play for you a song we're going to play in our concert, which is Somewhere Over the Rainbow. So please enjoy. And last thing also, while we're performing, we are recording. This is a live feed for our friends and families at home. So parents, please just be mindful if you want to stand up or record that you don't block the camera. Thank you. And if you want to hear some more orchestra, you have to come to the concert to hear the rest of it. So just a sneak peek. Yeah, the teaser. Thank you. Perfect word. Teaser. All right, so while my students behind me are warming up or getting situated, so here at Judd Elementary School, we do 4th grade band. So in 4th grade, they can choose to play a band instrument. And so here at Judd, we actually have an exclusive group called the Judd Chamberwinds. And this group is my way of getting students out in the community as much as possible to perform. We meet Wednesday mornings in addition to their other activities that they do in band. And these students come every extra Wednesday to practice, and it's just so much fun to play some really fun music. I do want to honor 3 of our students in particular who, this is a mouthful, participated in Central Jersey Music Education Association's Elementary Honors Band. There we go. It's a mouthful, CJMEA. So we had 3 students who were able to participate, and they were Neil Shaw, put your hand up, on clarinet, Michaela Ravelli on trumpet, and Katia Figueroa on percussion. Love that crowd. So this evening, you will hear from them a little bit of a sneak peek from our concert as well, and also something that was really exciting. We tried this thing this year called Mega Band, which was really cool. It was every fourth grade band student from all 4 elementary schools, and then the fifth grade students from Linwood. We all went to the high school for a whole day and played music. They got to meet each other from other schools. They got to meet Mr. Mason, who will be their amazing teacher at Linwood. It was such a fun day. So you'll hear a little bit of music from Mega Band and a sneak peek for our concert. So Let's Go Band, the classic, and Power Rock, which goes by another name, and I think you'll figure it out.
Great job, guys. That concludes our presentation. We said we'd get it in under an hour. I think we made it. I want to thank everyone for coming out. I just have to say, I have the best job ever. I love your children. I love coming to school. I love coming to work every day. I love our teachers. This is Teacher Appreciation Week. We get to spoil them for a week, but they work tirelessly all year long. So let's give them a round of applause for doing their best job every day. And thank you, board, for coming, and I hope you enjoyed your glimpse of Judd. Can't wait to see you, maybe in 2 years.
Dr. Glover and teachers, administration, parents, students, this was just lovely and a delight to see and have such an interactive presentation, to see videos and live presentations of all the amazing things going on at Judd. We can really tell the learning is occurring. These are the kinds of things we love to see and know that our students are in good hands. So thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Stroka. I absolutely agree with everything that she just mentioned. Students, you all are so lucky to go to such a great school with great administration and great staff and teachers. So why don't you give your teachers and your administration staff a round of applause? And thank you all for being here. Anyone from the board would like to speak? Sure.
I just want to say thank you, parents. I love to see it, like parents and guardians, seeing you all come out and really just show that you're invested. It means a lot. I almost cry a little bit seeing some of the stuff going on, and I don't know. I love it. I love to see the parents because you all make this happen and you all make the community go around. So, thank you so much for supporting your children.
Thank you, Mr. Ali. We'll continue with our regular meeting. We'll move to item number 6 in our agenda, which is open session. Do we have any old or new business this evening? We do not. At this time, we will review our agenda for the evening. We have received the agenda before the evening, so we will just go page by page. We'll just give everyone a moment if they'd like to exit. No worries. You are more than welcome to stay if you'd like. Yeah. Hello, Mr. Bush.
What? No, he beat me by a lot.
Thanks, Fran. Great job. Wonderful. 2-2. All right, at this time, we will review our agenda, page 2 and page 3 and 4. It's a short one tonight, but we all have received it, of course, prior to this evening's meeting. At this time, we'll move to item number 8, which is a public session on agenda items only. If anyone would like to approach the podium and speak to agenda items, we ask that you come to the podium, state your name, sign in, and you'll be given 3 minutes. So cute. All right, seeing none, can I please have a motion to close the public portion of the meeting?
So moved. Second.
Sorry, I think that was Mr. Ali first, and Mr. Brockman second. I can't hear.
I heard Dave and Rich at the same time, but
Got it.
that's okay.
Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? This session is closed.
Thank you. Dr. Patel, can you please take item number 10?
Sure, I'd like to make a motion to approve the following consent agenda items: personnel, curriculum, and finance.
Second.
I'm going to take a roll call now.
Thank you.
Mr. Ali?
Yes.
Mr. Brockman?
Yes.
Mr. Carter?
Yes.
Ms. James? Yes. Mr. Labori?
Yes.
Dr. Patel?
Yes.
Ms. Toth?
Yes.
All the motions have been approved and passed.
Thank you. At this time, we will go to page 4, and I'll open it up to do a public session on any matter. At this time, if you'd like to come to the podium and speak on any matter, we ask that you please state your name, sign in, and you'll be given 3 minutes. Seeing none, can I please have a motion to close the public portion of this meeting?
So moved. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? This session is closed.
Thank you. At this time, we'll move to go into closed session. Whereas Section 8 of the Open Public Meetings Act, Chapter 231 PL 1975 permits the exclusion of the public from a meeting in certain circumstances, and whereas this public body is of the opinion that such circumstances presented exist, now therefore be it resolved, my apologies, therefore be it resolved by the North Brunswick Township Board of Education that the public shall be excluded from the discussion of and action upon the hereinafter specified subject matters. The general nature of the subject matter to be discussed is as follows: negotiation matters and student matters. It is anticipated at this time that the above stated subject matter shall be made public at such time as the need for non-disclosure no longer exists. This resolution shall take effect immediately. May I please have a motion to go into closed session?
So moved. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? We can
can go into closed session. Thank you. I please have a motion to reopen the meeting?
So moved. Second.
Yes.
Yep.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? We are back in session.
Thank you. At this time, we have a motion. Mr. Brockman?
Sure. Make a motion to approve the sidebar agreement between the North Brunswick Township Board of Education and the North Brunswick Township Education Association relative to the appendices D, E1, E2, and E3 of the current collective bargaining agreement between the parties, effective immediately and continuing until such time as a successor agreement is reached, effective July 1, 2024.
Can I have a second?
Second.
I'm going to take a roll call. Mr. Ali?
Yes.
Mr. Brockman?
Yes.
Mr. Carter?
Yes.
Ms. James?
Yes.
Mr. Labori?
Yes.
Dr. Patel?
Yes.
Ms. Toth?
Yes.
Motion is
Thank you. And at this time, can we have a motion to adjourn the meeting?
So moved.
Second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? We are adjourned.
Thank you all.